Scorpio, hey Scorpio. Today you are most compatible with Aries. You may be a little irritated in your energy today. 4 a.m. could be important for you today, tomorrow. Whenever you see this message, Scorpio, I'm recording for you on Saturday. It's just before 2 a.m. as I record for you on Saturday morning. Saturday brings the energy of discipline, restrictions, Saturn energy, your hard work, okay? A Scorpio, you'll look nice in the color blue, or the color blue may appear in your day. Blue is the energy of your self-expression, communication, throat chakra, okay? Your ability to speak clearly, okay? Your good luck number for today, Scorpio, is the number 86 or 68, which reduces down to a 4 and no, a 5. Fives are changes. I was doing 14 in my head, my bad. Fives are changes, disruptions, disturbances, good or bad, right? So, hey, hi, good morning, Scorpio. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and productive in your energy today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and hyping the videos. I appreciate all of your support. If you haven't subscribed already, Scorpio, do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is absolutely free for you to subscribe, friend. And YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe, friend. You already watching. Thank you, Scorpio. So we're going to do a love checkup and look at the overall energies around your person, how they feel about you right now. We'll see what's causing them to feel this way, Scorpio, their next actions towards you, and the outcome. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, welcome back. I do have the balcony door open just a little bit, but like I said, it's just at 2 a.m., so it's usually pretty quiet. But I do have neighbors, and there's lakes and a dog park, so sometimes we can hear the outside noise. It doesn't bother me. I hope it doesn't bother you, Scorpio. So let's see. There'll be a timestamp in the comments of all of my videos where you can forward through your horoscope and the shuffling, and while I ramble to where I pull the first card, okay? Say good morning to the geese. They said good morning to you, Scorpio. Say good morning back. Drop a little birdie in the comments. That's just so funny. I'm not sure if you can hear it. They haven't made any noise. I've had the door open pretty much all day and I haven't heard them. And then just, all right, here we go, Scorpio. Reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Okay. Now, again, this is the energy around how they feel about you. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life soon. Okay. So it's almost like they're staying positive, keeping hope alive, okay? That you guys are going to get back together, Scorpio. You look at this, law of attraction. Law of attraction says you've been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. And again, this is their energy of how they feel about you, right? They're manifesting, they're staying positive. I feel like they are very intentional in the law of attraction, and they feel like if they keep doing it, if they keep manifesting you, hopefully we don't see any black magic of any sorts or spell work or anything like that. But it feels like they are like manifesting or praying, okay? Depending on, what you believe in. But either way, I don't feel like this doesn't feel like it's like a negative or entrapment sort of energy, right? It feels like they are staying positive and feel like if they just keep doing it, if they stay positive, if they just, Ooh, I was getting ready to sneeze. I had to stop it. All right, let's see, not Gemini, Scorpio. Is there a Gemini out here watching, trying to stop me, friend? Don't shut me up. A cross watcher. Let's see, Scorpio. What does it mean, Scorpio? I'm not sure if you know when a person sneeze. I think there's like some sort of like spirituality, honestly. Like I think that there's something that's connected to like if you sneeze when you're like giving a message, someone's trying to stop the message. I don't know. I could be wrong. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Let's open up the conversation. You guys don't converse enough. I do all the talking here. Y'all don't talk back. So let's open up the dialogue. Let me see. So the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. The Two of Pentacles is prioritizing, weighing out all the options. The Ten of Wands is burden, where something is kind of weighing on you. It's kind of struggling, having to do everything by yourself, right? Something was in my eye. I'm having all of these problems now, Scorpio, because your little Gemini person is over here messing with me because I told him you was praying for him. They like, girl, shut up. Like literally, it felt like there's a lash in my eye, like my real lashes. I don't wear like makeup and stuff like that. That is insane. First it was the sneeze, now it's something in my eye. Okay, little Gemini. All right, now what goes around comes around, friend. So Scorpio. It feels like they are prioritizing and maybe trying to keep busy, doing a lot while they're like they're staying positive. Or it's like, it almost feels like, because the Two of Pentacles is a positive energy, right? It's someone who's very, very organized and very balanced. They're balancing out their decisions or weighing out their options. This almost feels like they are building, like they are kind of, what am I trying to say here? It's almost like they are it's like they are preparing, or I keep hearing building, and it kind of doesn't make sense to me, but maybe it makes sense to you, Scorpio. They're building while they wait. Whistle while they work. It's like they're building while they're waiting. They're prioritizing. They're getting things in order. Okay. The High Priestess. It's like they know you guys are gonna get back together, and they're like really trying to get the things in order. Scorpio. The King of Wands. Yeah, the King of Wands and the Sun. They are very, very, very the Three of Cups, Six of Cups, it's like Ten of Cups, jeez, and the Fool. Like they are so positive about this, Scorpio. They are so certain, they are convinced that you guys are going to get back together. They have really, really good energy around it, and I feel like they are really trying to prioritize, getting it right this time. The Fool taking a leaping out on faith. Pentacles. It doesn't feel like love bombing though. It's like they're trying to get it right. I don't know, right? Like I said, if someone's manifesting, maybe they do it a lot and they haven't been able to get the work right, or get the manifestation right. All right, I'll say it that way. Or get the prayer right. Hopefully, it's, it could be a chant, or hopefully it's not like an incantation, like a spell or anything like that. But it feels like they're trying to get it right. They're building, or they're very emotional. They're very connected. They're very positive. It doesn't feel like they're delusional. It just feels like this is a really, really positive, optimistic person. Like no matter how bad it gets, they're just like la la la, but everything's gonna work out in the end. I'll get what I want in the end. What's their next action towards you, Scorpio? So the Hermit, they're not doing anything right now. The Hermit is in solitude. They're soul searching, right? The Hermit is looking for their truth. They're looking for truth. The Hermit, the understanding, Scorpio, that the Hermit is an energy of betrayal. Someone that's gone into solitude after a betrayal of some sort. Either they've betrayed someone or someone has betrayed them, right? And they are looking for introspection in the sense of finding the most balanced, the most reasonable perspective. Doesn't make it the truth, but it's the conclusion they come up to in order to kind of find their peace, find their way, find their balance, right? To traditionally, that like this hermit is holding a lantern, right? So it's depicting they're trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel, trying to find their way, right? So they're looking for the that introspection, right? It's their perspective of the events that have occurred that led up to the betrayal, right? No matter what side they're on. But traditionally, the hermit is holding a hourglass, which is symbolizing time, someone who's wasting time, right? It's all the hermit is very wise, and so usually it's because they already know the answer. The high priestess, you know when someone's betrayed you, right? You know if you've betrayed someone, and now you're trying to figure out why. And if you're on the and if they are the one that has betrayed you, Scorpio, then given the energy of the hermit, right? Where I'm talking about the hermit, I'm not talking about your individual person, or I'm not talking about an individual Virgo. I'm talking specifically about the hermit energy, right? In the history of the card. And when the hermit has betrayed someone, knowing that the hermit is the same energy as Virgo, it's Virgo has the traditionally Virgo is the virgin, right? The maid, the maiden, the thief, okay? And they are supposed to be pure in their intentions. When they are not pure in their intentions, that's what causes this hermit energy. So I said all of that to say, Scorpio, that if they know that they've betrayed you, given that they know that they've betrayed you, but they also know that they're not supposed to behave this way. They're supposed to be pure in their intentions. That's what virgin means. Virgin means Virgo. Virgo means virgin. They both mean the same thing. But virgin doesn't have anything to do with intimacy traditionally. I'm not making that up, like it's a real word in the dictionary. But it has nothing to do with intimacy traditionally. Traditionally, virgin means to be pure in your intentions, right? A man is the one that made it about intimacy, okay? A man as in a person, not, a gender, right? But traditionally, the virgin is to be pure in your intentions. And if they know that they've betrayed you, I feel like that's why they're trying to be overly positive here, because it's like they have on rose colored glasses, right? What is it? What is the phrase? Rose tinted, right? Rose colored. And I don't know. It's kind of like, they have pure intentions. It feels very light. Like I said, the 10 of cups, 6 of cups, 3 of cups, but it's almost so innocent. The hermit isn't innocent. The hermit is very, very wise. Okay. The hermit is not a naive energy. Okay. And I feel like they're trying to act innocent because they know that they've done something pretty dang bad. Not quite as bad as the hanged man, but the hermit is the opposite of the hanged man. Okay. Not quite as bad, whereas the hanged man get caught and the hangman gets caught. The hermit again sits with they isolate themselves, while the hanged man is put on blast. The hermit runs away. It's literally the energy of abandonment. So it's like they are trying to forget about what they've done here and still remain extremely positive, even though they know they haven't been a good person or they've done something pretty dang bad. And look at that, Scorpio. There go those geese again, okay? It says, say it louder for the people in the back. What's the outcome here? Look. Okay, the Seven of Swords. I wouldn't lie to you, friend. I just know the energies of the cards, and I know. Somebody told you Virgo the god, right? Wrong. It's Virgo the virgin, Virgo the maid, Virgo the thief, okay? Google it. I can't make it up. Mercury is traditionally the energy of the tradesman, a thief, okay? It's Virgo, Gemini energy. The Seven of Swords is a betrayal. They're going to do it again. They haven't changed. They're the same person. Two of Swords. It's like they even fooled me, Scorpio. They had me thinking that they're very innocent, very sweet, and it's very positive, and that's why they was trying to shut me up. Okay? They don't have good intentions here. But let me just make sure I'm not tripping. What's their actions towards you, the Hermit? What's the Hermit about? Why is their actions towards you, the Hermit? It's a very intentional energy. The Seven of Swords is a very intentional energy. It's someone who is intentionally trying to get away with something. It's a betrayal. The Hermit is a betrayal. The Seven of Swords is a liar. It's deceitful. It's strategically being sneaky. And the Hermit is in solitude, being sneaky. Justice. It's going to come out. I feel like they're trying, look at this. They're trying to serve you karma is what I was getting ready to say in Three of Swords. I said, what are their intentions towards you? Why is it the Hermit and the Seven of Swords? Because they're being sneaky. They're trying to serve you some sort of justice, Scorpio. That's why they're being overly nice here. Okay? They're being overly nice. Like I said, there's no there's emotions here. Doesn't feel like manipulation. Like I said, it's just like they're being overly nice, being overly positive. They want to get you back. They want to get you back in their life so that they can extract or release some sort of revenge. They feel like they have to get you back. Okay. Death. Yeah, they're just not in a good energy. I feel like maybe, for some of you, there's a King of Pentacles here with the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. So there could have been some sort of fight or disagreement at home. There's a King of Wands here with the High Priestess and the Sun. Someone knows that someone else is... Maybe you are a very, very positive energy and they know that you vibrate very high. The High Priestess has a very high moral standard and the Sun is illumination. So maybe you vibrate very high. So they're trying to match your energy here. They're being overly nice, overly positive, right? But they don't have good intentions. They're just trying to wing you back in so that they can betray you again. Three of Swords, Justice, Seven of Swords, Hermit, okay? You're the Empress, yeah, okay? You're very, very positive. You're very high vibrating. You have really good energy, right? You exude good energy, and they don't like it. Look at this, okay? You're the Empress. The death energy is your energy, Scorpio, okay? They're trying to throw you off. That's why they were trying to shut me up. Wrong answer. So... Scorpio, we'll leave this one here for now. We'll do more energy reads tomorrow. Make sure you have your notifications on for those. Don't forget to comment, like, hype, subscribe. All of those free ways for you to support the channel. Scorpio, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.